Hey, welcome back on this rainy,
hump day.
humid,
Human.
not humid Wednesday night.
Yep, it is. It is hot and sticky around here.
Okay, so get this. So I go up to Fallon's after the show on Monday and grab all my stuff because most of it was thrown back in the back room where we did the photo booth pictures from. And so tons of boxes, everybody's just thrown there. And I'm like, let me organize this, get rid of some boxes. Put it, did all that. And I'm like, all right, I'm missing something. I had all of my 8 balls, my disco throw pillows. I had all of those. But somebody sold one of my inflatable Leslies.
Well, that wasn't me, but I want one.
The problem is, there was 3 of them. 2 are the same, so I call them my twins, and then one's just the single one. And they took the fucking single one, and I don't know who took it, because whoever took it, I trade them out because I liked the single one.
Aw.
The single one was my favorite. And I don't know who fucking took it.
It's a stalker.
I know.
Yeah, it wasn't me, but I do want one, though. I want one of those, and I want a disco throw pillow. But,
okay.
But no, I did mention that to Kaizen. I was like, me and Stephanie talked to him, and I go, next thing I turn around, and there's a damn, inflatable, sex doll floating through the air. And so,
It's not a sex doll!
Now, the first thing he thinks is this thing is life size, right? And
it's
so,
like 12 inches.
So we didn't tell him any different. I go, man, there was a sex doll floating around in the air, and he's like, no shit, it was that kind of party? He goes, really? And I'm like, yeah, and then come to find out, I found out later on, the inflatable, doll was a Leslie doll and had her face, and he goes, really, I want one. Stephanie goes, oh, I bet you want one. He goes, he's like, not in that kind of way. Like, he's like, well, has been lonely at the lake,
Oh my God, stop.
He was killing us in this phone meeting today. And I was just like, it has been
He's not
lonely.
lonely at the lake. He's got all those chicks. He's good.
No, his pussy game is more than what he can handle. We know that.
Exactly.
I was laughing at him about that video he put up that some random girls made dancing with him. And he's like, dude, I'm an old man. I tried to walk away and they kept dragging me back in. He's like, well, I'll dance a little bit more. He's like, how long are we making this video for? 20 minutes? And then it got posted and he reposted and he goes, it was only a minute. He was like, seriously, like after 30 seconds, I was over it.
That's too funny.
Too funny. But yeah, man, that sucks. Somebody stole one of your
I know. Now I got to reach out to everybody and figure out who took it. I told my boy Lou, I'm like, your mission is to find who took my little inflatable Leslie, because she's missing, and I need her back.
Well, what we're gonna have to do is,
she's missing.
I want to find out where they got those made, because I think we're gonna do some inflatables. me and
they are awesome, aren't
yeah,
they?
Yeah. Jimmy was like, you gotta get a fat guy that looks just like me. And I was like, I don't know. I think they're all one size.
No, I think they are, because like for Natalie's brother's 40th and Crystal's 50th, because it was February, March, and April, so she had 3 birthdays, like big birthdays, like February, March, and April, and she got all of us dolls with our faces on it, and they were all the exact same size doll and same shape.
I'm going to corner the market and have some Kaizen ones with different facial expressions. And I'm not even going to tell him. I'm just going to bootleg them.
That's funny.
And then he's going to call me and be like, man, I need you to get a hold of your lawyer. They're ripping off Bounce House and there's sex dolls made of me on them.
These are not sex dolls. Stop saying that.
No, people,
That's creepy.
they're small inflatable. They're like, I don't know, they're not even 12 inches.
No, they're probably 12 inches.
Yeah, they could be.
They're like a foot. They're like a foot tall,
Yeah.
if that.
They're a hair shorter than what Leslie really is, okay?
Just stop.
She's like, I'm not that short.
No, I think it's about 12 inches
But they're cool. They definitely
or
have a
9
cool
or something.
factor.
I don't know. Yep.
There was one girl at the party, off the air. I'm going to have to send you a picture. I want to know who she is.
Got it.
It's been driving me nuts. And I was talking to her. Super cool girl. But it's driving me nuts of who she is.
What was she wearing?
It wasn't the girl with the rainbow disco outfit.
Was she Asian?
No,
or
she was
white?
not. She was white.
Okay.
But it wasn't Rob's wife because I danced with her for like a part of a song, and I know it was Rob's wife because we.
No, you're gonna have to send me a picture.
Yeah, it's just I can't think of who this girl is. Most of those girls, they kind of knew. Well, all of them, they all knew who I was. Some of them, they had to remind me of they dated or married somebody or somebody of a certain time frame. And then there was one girl I was talking to. She knew about the radio show. She didn't know what I looked like. And that might have been the girl that said something when Stephanie was in the bathroom, asking when I was going to get there. And somebody said, I think he's already here. So, but then again,
because there's a couple people that you don't know.
Yeah, and I think this is somebody I don't know. But it's like maybe...
Because there's probably a handful of people there that I've met...
later on in life.
Yeah, and I mean, but there's very few people just a very small handful that I've met within the past 5 years.
Yeah.
Or a little bit longer, yeah.
Yeah, and some of the guys with the afros, we were taking Afro Bros pictures, you know?
Yeah.
Those guys were the greatest guys in the world. And it's like we all know each other from somebody, you know?
Yeah.
Super, super cool. Great people. I mean, it was a great party. I mean, and like I told Kaizen, I go, she did it her way. You know?
I did.
I go, it was great. I go, the food was off the chain. Everything was just, and then he was like,
I'm ready for another one.
Yeah. I go, if it's up to her, she'd have one every weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
You know?
I think I'm just going to start dressing freaking disco and just go out like that.
Oh, yeah.
Just bring it back. Just bringing it back.
Damn sure. You don't have to bring sexy back. You've always had sexy. So, you know.
I'm bringing disco back, bitch.
Well, and on that note, it did get voted in to keep disco on Sunday night.
Woohoo!
So, yeah.
Told you I'm bringing this shit back.
Yeah, I was surprised when they showed me the numbers. Not the numbers of the broadcast, the numbers of people who demanded it and liked it. And,
love it.
And the DJs love doing it. I mean, they think it to them, it's like a challenge of which DJ can out disco the other DJ.
Yeah.
So it's like, I mean, some of the mixes that they've did with the new school versus the old school, it's just like, man, you know, so.
I'm joking.
But on that note, who we kicking it with?
You're kicking it with your girl, Leslie. That's me.
Damn right we are on a hump day, Wednesday. It's Fuck, I'd fuck that up.
It's humid.
It's humid outside. And
oh my God, stop.
we're listening to 96.1. Styling will be right back.